So the first action for the steering wheel restoration is sanding it down with provided sandpaper, and that's what we'll do now. So the effect looks like this. The steering wheel is matte now, thanks to the fact that majority of the surface material has been removed. So now I wipe it with damp cloth, and then the next step. So as you can see, it leaves quite a lot of that material, plus probably dirt from daily use. So after cleaning it thoroughly with wipe soaked in dishwashing liquid, and then wiping it with damp wipe, I started putting some compound that fills in pores and gaps on the section that is smooth. So the steering wheel, after placing the sealing compound, which looks like black silicone, looks more or less like that. I tried to place some of it on this surface with pores, just to smoothen the rough surface without filling in the pores. And this smooth surface I covered completely. Now once it dries, I will sand it down very fine sandpaper again, and then I will start covering with paint and translucent compound. So I started placing the actual paint on the surface. I use for it a little sponge with small amount of paint. On this section of the steering wheel, I try to press it against the surface a little bit harder to fill in the pores as well. So first I apply one layer of paint, then I wait until it's dry, and then I will apply another one. And finally the sealing compound, to make sure that the paint won't stain your hands and stay inside the leather. Then I need to wait for a few hours until it dries completely. It should be ready. We'll see if the results make enough difference to justify the costs of it. So I used this kit, I think it's made in Spain, but it's probably one of many kits that you can use for the same purpose. So the final results of whole procedure is quite good. I have to say that it's much darker, it's much smoother. I would probably next time had to work a little bit harder on polishing the smooth surfaces, but I've got the feeling that when using hands on steering wheel, it will polish it with time much better. But I think it's worth it. What's more, not a lot of the kit was used, so I can use it in future on the steering wheel. I was thinking maybe I should try it on something more obvious, and that will be the handbrake handle. So if you can have a look, it's really bad. The leather is damaged. There is barely any black surface of it on it. So that's the state before, and I will show you the state after shortly. So just one more shot before I start applying the paint. As you can see, it's in real dire state. If the paint makes any difference, I'll be happy. It was deteriorating completely. We'll see how it goes. So the result looks like so. You can see that maybe it doesn't look like it's brand new, It looks much better than it used to. Obviously, this is not real leather anymore. It's just a paint and the sealing compound that made a huge difference here.